a very nice stitch. It's called Eyelet Mock Simple Cable. Very, very nice. See how open it is? This is very nice for a blouse, a summer blouse, or a cowl, something like that. This is baby yarn, and I'm using size 8 knitting needles because it's more of a lace stitch. And I'm doing this one with thicker yarn. This is a number 5 knitting yarn, and these are 10.5 knitting needles. But see, the look is different. So this would be okay for a cowl, but this is nicer for a blouse. Now, this is a multiple of 4 plus 1. But for showing you how to make it, I added 1 on each side. Now the reason, if you want to have a blouse, you do not add anything on the sides. You start and end with the repetition, with a purl, because you are going to be attaching the 2 sides, sewing them to something else. So if this is the front, you're going to be sewing it to the back. And so, but if you want to make a scarf or something that you have free edges, please add like maybe 3 or 4 stitches on the sides of only knit on both sides, so like that the piece doesn't curl, or it gives it a nicer finish. So maybe make 4 rows of only knit on both sides, garter stitch, and then on the sides also. But for the purpose of the video, I am adding 1 edge stitch on each side. So since it's a multiple of 4 plus 1, I have 20 plus 1 is 21, plus the side stitches that I added, that's 23. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23. So let's start doing this. And so let's make believe that I just casted on my stitches, and these are my cast on stitches right there. And so I'm going to start knitting right now. So this is what is done. I am going to knit 1. And now this is the repetition. You're going to purl and then knit, 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 and 1 purl, and then knit, 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 and 1 purl, and knit, 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 and 1 purl, knit, 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 and 1 purl, knit, 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 and with 1 purl. And then this is my edge stitch, which I will knit. Now row number 2 is going to be the opposite, which is you're going to, no, the first one I'm going to knit, and then the repetition is knit, purl, 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 knit, purl, 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 knit, purl, 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 knit, purl, 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 knit, purl, purl, purl. I end with a knit, and I knit my edge stitch. Now what I want to do on row number 3, is that I want to knit my edge stitch, which doesn't count as the project itself. Now I'm going to purl one, which is the repetition. Here's the repetition. This is what, so you start with purl one, and then you knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and the first one of the 3 you pick up and you pass it over the other two knits. So again, purl and knit the next 3, and the first one of the 3 goes over the last 2 that you knitted. Now purl, knit, 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 and the first one that you knitted goes over the other 2. Now you purl and knit, 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 and the first one that you knitted goes over the other 2. So purl, knit, 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 and the first one that you knitted goes over the other 2, and you end with purl 1, and that's my edge stitch. So row number 4, you're going to, that's my edge stitch, doesn't count as the repetition, and this is where the repetition starts. You're going to knit 1, purl, yarn around your needle, which is yarn over, but then purl, and then again, so that's knit and purl, yarn over, and purl. So knit, purl, yarn over, and purl, knit, purl, yarn over by putting it around your needle, and purl, because it has to go around in order to purl again. So knit and purl, yarn over, and purl, and then knit, that's the last one, and I knit my edge stitch. So look how pretty that looks. Very, very nice. So this is very nice for a cowl with this one, and this other one for maybe a blouse or something nice. Even a summer hat would be very nice, a summer cap. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and please share us with your friends and like our page, and I will be seeing you soon.